Hey guys, it's the Raw Wrap Up Wrestling Mayhem show just minutes after it went off air, so let's get into it just quickie hangout style. Of course, I'm Sorg here in Pittsburgh. Yeah, sporting my old Armageddon from the Mellon Arena. Yeah, look at that. Some old school for you guys.
Pay for that shirt, Sorg?
What's that?
How much did you pay for that shirt?
No. This is a legit shirt that they sold inside,
No, how
even
much did
though
you
it
pay
has the
for it?
wrong arena on the back of it.
Oh no.
Yes. Anyways, no. This was actually the show first appearance of the Edgeheads, Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins. Anyways, but no, with me is Mad Mike, of course, from the Bronx. He's got
What up?
the Galaxy over there, and of course Bobby F. J. Town over in Johnstown, PA. We're all over the place, and we just got off Raw here. So first of all, the end of the show, some great setup, I think, for Battleground coming up, guys.
Who's John Cena feuding with?
But everybody, apparently.
Is he the
Except for
new Ray?
Roman Reigns kind of cool with them, I guess.
Yeah.
Um,
Is he gonna face Randy? Well, no. Roman Reigns is probably gonna face Randy Orton, or is he gonna face King? Is Cena gonna face Orton?
what's a four-way, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, that's right. It's okay.
Yeah, it's
That's
a
right,
it's
that's
a
right.
four-way at the pay-per-view.
I forgot about that.
Welcome to the show.
I don't care because John Cena's gonna win.
It does kind of feel like it, doesn't it? I mean,
Yeah, it's inevitable.
Oh my God, it's not. They're not even trying to put any of these guys over as a credible threat.
Mm.
Like they're not. If they wanted to try, when Reigns held up Cena's arm at the end of Raw, you have him clothesline Cena fucking down. They're not even trying. They're like, hey, look, Seth Rollins hit Cena in the head of a briefcase, knocked him out, almost cashed in, but oh no, wait, Cena wins, even when he
or
loses.
it could even be. Yeah, I don't even see Seth Rollins getting it, not going into SummerSlam.
No. Seth Rollins is not. He's not cashing that in until, God, maybe sometime after Survivor Series.
And I still wonder, like, do they give it to him already? It seems too soon even for Seth Rollins. Or they give it to him in those off kind of fall pay-per-views. We actually have Rollins and Reigns going at it. But I am loving the cat and mouse that's being played with Dean Ambrose and him trying to cash that in.
Mm.
I don't even know if Rollins is going to have that briefcase.
You wonder. You do wonder.
Battle for the case, Rollins versus Ambrose. I can see it.
That's true. That's right.
And you could have Rollins, like Ambrose will make a stipulation. Like, how about this, Seth? You put your case against me one-on-one, and if I can't beat you and take that case, I will stop interfering in your cash-in opportunities.
It could be. It could be. Restraining order. They never heard of that in professional wrestling.
I love the fact that Dean comes out of nowhere too.
Oh yeah. It's awesome. I love it. I love the game they're playing with that. Other than that, pretty good Raw. I know, Mike, you only saw about the last hour of their. So they're in Canada tonight, and I feel like they only go to Canada about once a year at this point. So very rabid audience. I know, like, some of the things where we're like, oh wait, really? We're still chanting this thing. But
I didn't even know Canada knew what Fruity Pebbles were.
exactly, the Fruity Pebbles came back. We had Bret Hart. We had Sandow as Bret Hart.
Amazing.
We had Jericho and The Miz. Pretty cool segment with the Wyatts and Jericho. What do you guys think of the Jericho-Wyatt situation?
I love it. I think it's great.
Hey, we know. I mean, Jericho's back, yes, but we know he's playing the same role as RVD, right? He's playing the putting the guys over role, right?
Which
He's
for him right now?
Yeah, I mean, these guys come back, have runs. We're happy to see them, but it's really to make these new guys.
Yeah, he's playing a better role than RVD because he can actually talk to put someone over too.
Exactly.
And the crowd actually seemed split, which was very nice to see because we haven't had that with Bray Wyatt. Like, anyone he's feuded with, people have been solidly in the Wyatt's corner. Like, they started when the Wyatt family came out, and all the lights were going, and people started singing. He's got the whole world, but then you heard Jericho. So there is a definite split in the fan base, and I think it's because Jericho literally just came back.
That's true. He's very hot off of that, and I think he can have some fun with that. I mean, Jericho's a guy that really brought a lot of psychology A few years ago when he was wearing the suit and stuff with Shawn Michaels. I think it'd be a lot of fun to see him not, maybe be a little more serious with this one and not be, because even the one last year, he was kind of fun Jericho, right? But I think he could do something really interesting with the Wyatts.
I agree.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Although I don't like that Wyatt gives a really good promo and then Jericho just tells him to shut up. That kind of doesn't seem like a good answer to it.
Right, I'm kind of with you on that. Other than that, the Funkadactyls explode. I don't like using explode unless it's my Mega Powers and it's at Trump Plaza, personally. But Nikki Cameron, the weird team up of Paige and AJ. Paige kind of befriending AJ on SmackDown after what happened on Raw, which is kind of confusing, but I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of interested.
Can we call them total anti-diva?
That would be fun. I started considering at the end of that match tonight, would I rather see these two against each other or together?
Against.
Yes.
I want to see that match as a legit match, not like a quick title switch.
Mm-hmm.
Like the two matches that they've had been. Yeah.
I think this is just Paige suckering her in for another title shot.
Yeah, probably.
Because last week she was clearly the heel.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm interested to see where it goes with that.
Can I? I don't do this very often. In fact, I don't know if I've ever done it. I would like to applaud Cameron. I would like to applaud Cameron. The best thing that she's ever done in wrestling is not wrestle.
Mm-hmm.
Standing on the apron, not holding the tag rope, and putting lip gloss on is the best thing Cameron's ever done in the WWE.
That was awesome.
That was the greatest thing that she could have ever done.
Yeah, it was fun. It was great.
I mean, it's all going to be downhill from here when we have a weave on a pole match, but,
Yes. Wyatt's defeat the Usos, who are the tag champs, so we're setting up again. I'm sure at the pay-per-view we'll have another title match.
They need to just move the straps already.
Yeah,
I didn't even watch that match, and I'm tired of it.
It was actually a good match. It
was a good match. They do have good matches together. And there was a little bit of controversy at the end because which Uso was the legal man, and the wrong one got pinned. So
I'll play it up. Expect
did they not beat him?
A couple weeks until the pay-per-view, etc., etc. I'm sure, But we'll see. We'll see. Anything else from Smack? Or what show is this?
That's Raw. I was disappointed they didn't say anything about Santino.
Me too. It is on their front page, I believe, along with video of what he said about his retirement.
Which is very garbled and not hard to understand, but they could have had him come out and at least say goodbye to the fans.
Yeah. This I didn't know. And he, actually, even on the scoop, they kind of there's an article. I didn't watch the video, but I know the article kind of explained a lot of it. But apparently he has a Battle Arts Academy, which is a wrestling and mixed martial arts school in Mississauga, Ontario. So Santino's Canadian?
Yep. Yeah, he's Canadian. You didn't know that?
I didn't know that, actually, no. I mean, as much as he's been Russian at one point, and now Italian.
I didn't know he was Russian until I even twisted that video.
OVW, his character was Russian.
Yeah.
So, there's that.
Who is Santino?
Yeah. Very serious, if I recall, from the little bit I saw of it.
Yeah.
And I can't even recall what they called him at the time. So.
It was, I can't remember it either.
But apparently neck injuries it is the call for it. Hopefully they do keep. I think he's a fun character. I think they can definitely do something with him. Much like they've done with Foley for years. As a commissioner role or something like that.
They've had comedic commissioners before. William Foley.
I think they can completely do that, or either that, some role. If they bring back a Saturday Slam, say, he could be a commissioner on that in a steady role. I mean, he's a good character. He really is. And I know some people were kind of looking back or slamming him a little bit on the Facebook group for Wrestling Mayhem Show. But he's definitely somebody, and we'll talk about this more on the show tomorrow night on Wrestling Mayhem Show. So
I think you can count on a Remember When of greatest Santino moments.
yes, I think he will. In the meantime, Raw tonight. Of course, the Monday Night Wars debuting tonight on WWE Network. I think we'll talk a little bit about this free preview. What the heck does this mean?
Because we're already paid for it.
From what I can see from the Monday Night War show, it's already better and clearly very different than what was on Classics on Demand.
Good. That's good.
Yeah. Like, it's an actual... It seems like it's going to be like, the Ken Burns documentary on baseball?
Okay.
That's kind of what it seems like this is going to be. And if that's the case, holy shit, is that going to be mind-blowing. Like, if they do it, like, by a month-by-month basis and do every month of the Monday Night War, you can get at least 100 episodes out of that. And that would just be mind-blowing.
Awesome. And, of course, tomorrow we'll have the regular show at 9 p.m. Eastern Time at live.sorgatronmedia.com. And, of course, the Indie Mayhem show coming up later that night with Matt Tremont from CZW and VOW. So go check that out at 11 p.m. Tomorrow at live.sorgatronmedia.com Eastern Time. What's up, Bobby?
Clock. 100th episode of Boss Battle, too.
And the 100th episode of Boss Battle. If you like video games, check that out at 8 o'clock. And, of course, we check out all the recordings starting at 4 o'clock on live.sorgatronmedia.com as well. So please go check all that out, and we'll see you guys next time. It's been the wrap-up.
Yay.